In a world, 4 friends, 1 mission.
Mikey, what are you doing?
I'm doing the thing for the podcast.
It's not that hard, bud.
Dude, just say the name.
Fine. It's the Freedom Friends podcast.
So I got to work today, and I was informed that we were going to be doing some drug testing. And I said, that's fine. I'm just not going to try crack.
That's fair.
I like it.
That's it.
That's fair. Yeah, like black tar heroin is my bugaboo. Like, I'm not going there.
Stop being a bitch.
Nah, man. Like, I'll smoke a little crack to try it, but I don't know about heroin. I don't like needles. Yeah. Plus, I heard you get heroin dick.
What's that?
That's where, like, this doesn't work. It's almost like trend dick.
Oh.
It's like you just get heroin dick, and it's like your dick won't work. And being that it's Friday and we're sitting in a circle, I'm going to need that to work. Johnny boy, what are we about to do?
Not black tar heroin.
Not black tar heroin, but
We're about to masturbate.
You're right. It's time for a Freedom Friends Master Debate, solving the world's problems one mediocre fucking topic at a time. All the sponsors are in the description and such.
Oh, no, he does the sponsors now.
Oh, you do it?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay.
Warfighter, Icy Tech, Wellness, grow your ass off.
Nailed it.
Okay. I like it. You guys decide this during the episode I missed?
Oh, Scott did the intro and the outro on the
Yeah?
podcast. Yeah.
Nice.
It went a lot like that.
I'm excited. I'm excited to hear it.
A lot of enthusiasm.
Love it.
He said the enthusiasm matched the level of checks that we've gotten from those sponsors.
It's true.
Well, we got one from Icy Tech that one time.
Like 2 years ago.
Has it been that long?
Yeah.
You know, it's funny. I asked him about it. I was like, hey, man, are we still selling coolers for you? He goes, not really. I was like,
So what you're saying
he's like,
is-
you guys kicked ass for a while. He goes, but yeah, you're not anymore. I was like,
come on, listeners.
yeah,
Fuck.
buy some coolers. Jesus.
Hey guys, sorry to interrupt again. Just wanted to give a quick heads up again about updated scheduling times for the show. The podcast will now be released on Mondays after this week, and the master debates will now be released on Thursdays. Other than that, everything's still the same, so don't expect anything to get better. It's still mediocre at best. But other than that, hope you guys enjoy the rest of the show. We'll see you on the next one.
Justin, what you got for us this week?
All right, boys.
All right, boys.
So I want to know, in y'all's opinion, how do you think AI will help or hurt humanity?
It'll help us right until the point where it tries to take over.
Terminator.
Yeah, and then we've all seen.
Skynet's a bitch.
Skynet's a mofo.
As long as we can, well, I guess I was going to say avoid the time travel, but that's what saved humanity. So
Yeah.
I don't know.
Well,
What
like,
fucking movie did I just?
correct me if I'm wrong, Jazz, and I think we've spoke about this before, but there has been AI platforms who have quite literally turned on
Several.
the people. who are, like,
Several. And,
Yeah.
they invented languages we couldn't translate. And they were talking to each other, but we didn't know what the fuck they were saying. We presented them with, like, global warming problems and that kind of stuff. And they were like, remove the humans and we're good. And it was like, oh, shit.
I mean, I
It's
don't.
time to turn this off.
It was the new Mission Impossible movie.
The Entity. I finally watched that. Actually, it's Dead Reckoning. It's pretty good.
46 minutes left because my download was corrupt, and that's as far as I could get on.
That's
plane.
the Entity keeping you from being able to.
I know, right? I'm like, it
watch
fucking got me.
Yeah.
But that was essentially what we're talking about.
And
right now.
it started as an AI that's supposed to help.
Self-learning AI.
It's a self-learning AI, and it's supposed to help with like targeting and threat assessment and all that kind of stuff. Well, then it gets access to more information. So, and it's a self-learning, self-regulating AI. And then once it's able to touch the internet, it just absorbs everything. And,
Right.
and
But it
starts
did
going.
something that was really fucking cool, and it might just be a movie thing. I don't know if it's actual. If it can, it probably can be done. But it would erase a person in live time on a video feed.
Yeah.
So like, there's a glitch, right? Like in the movie, the guy came to the top of an escalator, and it was like pixelated, and then there was nothing.
Yeah.
And it just erased this person.
It shows
out of
like
all
a shoulder.
footage of video.
It shows like a
everywhere.
shoulder and like his feet.
And it was pretty cool. I was like, man, that'd be cool if that was like a real thing.
Just
You
erase
could
people?
you could erase people in real time. And honestly, it's no different than if you want to know how it would work in real time, pull out your phone and put it on selfie mode and watch it grab your face to hold focus. It's the exact same process.
All right, quick question. Who would be opposed to being erased online?
Oh, not me. I'd be opposed.
I
would
can
be
show you
opposed to
about
that.
6 million people on TikTok.
Yeah.
That is their life. Their
But
online presence is their life. Imagine having the power to be like, oh, fuck me, delete. And you just delete somebody off the internet. In today's day and age, people
Yeah,
would
but-
lose their fucking mind.
I would be like an internet suicide.
Internet
I'm like-
homicide.
No,
Because you'd be taking everybody else out.
no.
Just you.
Like, yo, you want to talk shit to me? I'm gone, bitch. Who you talking shit to now? Fuck you.
Do you have any idea?
That's how
many
much I give a
times
fuck.
I've been tempted to go in and just like select everything that's. And I have to have a Facebook account for like business and stuff
Yeah.
like that. But
Yeah.
how many times I've been tempted to go to my personal shit and just been like select all, delete, and just
Yeah.
like profile picture ever, just gone, just nothing.
I think I'm going to set my profile picture to Tom from MySpace and just change all my shit to Tom's information.
Very original.
Yeah. Let's do that.
It's not. He doesn't even own MySpace anymore.
Good for him.
What would be the price?
I hope he got fucking paid.
Justin Timberlake bought it from him.
I would
Really?
Justin Timberlake from the movie In Time.
Hmm.
He bought it.
Like,
What?
not in sync, Justin Timberlake?
No, well, yeah, but he was also in.
I was like, out of all the things you want to refer for him,
Like, it's gonna be me.
is it a different Justin Timberlake I'm not aware of? 'Cause I don't know him from that.
The way Jess said it, it made me think, am I thinking of a different guy?
I know, me too. In sync. Is this the same guy?
No. And then he's actually sold it to Time Inc. Magazine.
Huh.
I wish I could still log into my MySpace.
Well, that was before the stock market price on it just absolutely crashed.
So he bought it for 35 million and then sold it for 87 million.
Attaboy.
But then it crashed afterwards.
That's fine.
So you could say that he sold it just in time.
Yeah, he did.
How do you? I don't. 35 million, and then you find some other asshole to pay 86.
Time Inc.
Yeah.
What the fuck? Who's?
Well, coming from fucking Tom from MySpace, it wasn't as fucking lucrative. But when it comes from Justin Timberlake,
Well, Justin Timberlake's the one that turned it into that music platform.
yeah, and Time Magazine just sees they see fucking dollar signs.
Yeah, it was ad space and blah, 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 blah.
Yeah.
They saw wrong.
Yeah.
See,
Yeah.
they marketed it the wrong way. They should have marketed it as an intro to HTML.
That's what it was.
That's
How I
all-
learned
it's-
it. It's where I first time I learned to code was from my
Seriously.
fucking MySpace back
Yep.
then.
So apparently, Rupert Murdoch's News Corp bought MySpace and its parent company in 2009, which is 2 years before Justin Timberlake bought it for 35 million. He paid 580 million for it,
Oof.
and then 2 years later went and flipped it for 35.
So that's twice that Justin came.
That's called I need a business loss
Right in time.
right now.
Wow.
Wow. I need to lose $500 million. How do I do it?
Yep.
Buy MySpace. Done.
Yep.
Good Lord. Huh.
What's the debate topic?
AI.
How's AI going to hurt or help us?
Well, I'm
There's a bunch of AI shit that everybody already uses that I guarantee you absolutely love. All that shit that the adaptive cruise control and
Sure.
fucking lane departure, all that shit that makes driving easier. That's all AI. It's low level, but it's all AI.
Automatic headlights.
AI.
Fucking
I think that's
speed volume.
just a sensor.
But it has to be run through algorithms.
But right, it's rudimentary AI. You're thinking AI in like Jarvis, but AI is there's different. levels
I
to it.
think the automatic headlights are if you shine a bright light at it, it turns its bright lights on.
But it doesn't do it off of like a reflective surface.
Kind of.
and it doesn't do it like my favorite is when you're following just a distance behind somebody and you're going around a road that has turns and you're just fucking flashing your high beams at them the whole time.
Yep.
And you're literally, you're driving. You're like, sorry, man, it's not me.
Yeah.
Like he can fucking see you.
But all that stuff, predictive text, that's an AI.
Yeah.
So hey, AI, if you're listening, I never, ever, ever, ever meant to say ducking.
Yeah, I've never.
Not once.
I've
Not
never-
I
ever.
never talk about ducks.
Never.
Right.
But have you noticed, like when text messaging first got really, really big, and we're all old enough to remember this
It was T9.
right after T9, when it first came into like full keyboards.
You mean when I had
and
my
shit.
G1?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. But like
Or the
when
sidekick?
the old sidekick,
Fucking blueberry, blackberry.
the blueberry. I had a BlackBerry Pearl.
Everybody had a BlackBerry.
Fucking
Pearl.
A, man.
This motherfucker has a full keyboard.
But like,
Sweet.
like when those first came out, like ducking was always coming up, right?
Oh, yeah.
Fucking constantly. I would say in the last like 4 or 5 different phones I've had, eventually it learns that I'm not saying ducking, and it starts, but it'll change it to fucking instead of fucking. So like, it'll be like, oh, you meant fucking. And it's like, yeah, that too. Fuck. So, I guess. I don't know.
So have you seen the AI where you can tell it what pictures to do?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like that. That'd be fun. We should play with that.
I saw one where it was like, show me a Mormon family, make them more Mormon, so much Mormon, all the Mormon, and they just keep getting kids in fucking houses wearing white and fucking beige, and more beige, more Mormon, just fucking. It just keeps going.
I use that
Yeah, all those
all the
image
time.
creators.
On Photoshop has it. You can
Yeah.
draw in a certain area and be like, add this or remove
Add
this.
snowy
Really?
background.
Yeah,
and it'll
and
just add it in.
It's really cool.
Yeah.
It's gotten so prevalent that now a bunch of the e-com shopping sites and stuff like that, if you add an image, you can literally click it and tell it what background you want.
Shopify is doing a
Yep.
huge AI update.
Yep.
Huge.
That's the big. Both of our platforms are on it, and they send out this big email when you're a Shopify retailer that's like, "Here's all the features that are coming." The winter edition has
Yep.
this massive AI update to it, and yeah, I mean it's way more places than people think.
Yeah. It's already here. I trust it
Now, what I think
more than I do like 23andMe. Like fuck.
I think it's going to demolish anybody's ability to write anything.
I had somebody ask me the other night at a comedy show. They were like, "Do you use AI to write jokes?" And I was like, "No." And he was like, "Oh, I do."
It's not racist enough for me.
And I was, like, "You're using AI?" And I just thought to myself, I'm like, "You're not a comic, bro.
Yeah.
You're a fucking cheater." like, yeah, dude. Like, that's
Maybe if you
weird
could
to me.
put the joke in and say, make it.
Funny.
So the
Yeah.
downfall with a lot of the AI writings. So the easiest way to see it is go look at product reviews.
Yeah.
Okay. You want to see the difference between how a human writes something and how AI writes something.
Yep.
There's a drastic difference in how AI writes a review for a product.
Yeah.
Because it is focused on things that a normal everyday person would never fucking say.
It's completely focused on SEO.
Yeah. That's
So
it.
the review will say everything that you could search for that this product is going to satisfy you
Yep.
with.
Yeah.
And so
Amazon actually uses this AI code to give us a summary of all the reviews of the product. And so AI scrolls through all the reviews, and then it gives you like a paragraph cliff notes of what all the reviews are.
Yeah. I've seen that.
yeah, when it says what people like about it.
And it's almost comical to read sometimes because it's so not human.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, it's like you'll get like emails and it's like, okay, I don't know if this is from an Indian dude trying to scam me or if it's AI because they both call me deer. It's both like, hello, deer. And it's like, no, I'm not buying that.
Or it's a factory in China.
Or that. Still probably contracted by an Indian dude who calls people deer.
Yeah.
Show me your Bob's and Vagana deer. Shit like that.
Your vagine.
Yeah. Let me see that Vagana. I like your Bob's. Show me more Bob's.
No, what I mean by writing stuff is I mean like not just jokes and stuff, but like actual papers and all that kind of stuff. That's actually what a big piece of the strike was in Hollywood. Was they don't want AI involved
Do you
in
think the
script
government?
writing.
do you
They
think
didn't
the
want
government
screenplays
uses AI
written by
to
AI.
write all the new bills they're trying to pass?
I think the government is AI.
There was an article about the first bill that was passed that no people knew it was written by AI.
But like some of these like
Some township
massive
or something.
omnibus bills, like 4,000 pages, and they're just like, okay, AI, here's the 4,700 things we want in this bill.
Yeah.
Yeah, probably.
We fucked around with it at the store the other day, and we were making a poster ad to push out for the store, and Caitlin and I were working on it, and just couldn't figure out like how we wanted to put this phrase together. And we kept going back and forth, and Caitlin fucked around and put it in Chat GPT and told it what we wanted it to do, and it kicked it back, and it was exactly what we were looking for. And I was like, "Son of a bitch!" Like,
Warfighter should do a Warfighter AI chick for social media. Just like, you know how we have our personal like Warfighter _ Scott. We should do Warfighter _ AI chick.
Call it Horror Fighter.
No, AIME. AIME.
I like it. Right? Just
At Horror Fighter.
that's the other thing that's fucking creepy too. Are those AI girlfriends that you can get now? Have you seen this shit?
Mikey sent me one in a meme. I think sometime last week. Yeah.
And John's been dating her for 3 weeks.
No, and I was just like, I'm like, this is the most AI thing I've seen.
Things are going really good. Things are going really good.
No, there's these like AI. There's AI avatars that you can chat with, and then there's like there's text AI girlfriends that you can get. You can just fucking you text them and they text you back.
I would specifically need mine to be Canadian
Eh?
that lives close to Niagara Falls. Just so that nobody believes me.
I need an AI girlfriend that I can argue with. It causes a lot of drama.
That's just called a regular girlfriend.
Oh.
Yeah. And you have a wife, so you already have that. You have like the permanent version of that.
Yeah. It's not a lot of drama lately. It's been pretty good, actually.
Yeah? What's that like?
It's weird.
I don't have any drama.
Nah, I don't have any drama. Shit, no. My maintenance fees are extremely low. Everybody knows that. I do have a teenager today. Shout out to my boy John. I'm smoking this Warfighter Victory, although it was a gift
Yeah.
from Mr. Fannin. What's his first name?
Wyatt.
Wyatt, huh? Well, Wyatt, I appreciate it. I'm going to smoke it for my son's birthday as well. So, yeah. What did you guys talk about on the show that I missed?
World War III.
Yeah.
Again?
John's obsessed.
John's just...
It's just a matter of time.
He's
He's
gonna
saying
keep
it
asking.
from the get-go.
He's gonna
So
keep
when's World War III going to kick off?
Yeah.
I led into it really good on the show, though, because Jazz had a World War II party. He hosted a World War II party, and I heard somebody else was hosting a World War III party soon.
It wasn't a party. It was a board game.
It could be yeah.
It was a party.
World War III is going to be a party.
We drank for 7 hours
Yeah.
and fucking played this game.
Like, I don't know what to talk about right now because I'm assuming you guys covered most of it on the podcast.
Well, like World War III is going to be a party for 80% of the people.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'll be in that 80%.
World War
got nothing
III
to do
will
with it.
Yeah.
World War III will have AI involved.
Yeah.
Probably.
Probably.
100% will have AI
Yep.
involved.
Yeah.
I mean, maybe your dad wasn't wrong in getting those armor penetrating bullets because
No, still wrong.
if you got to shoot at robots and shit, I don't know.
Shot placement.
Yeah, but shot placement with a little bit of penetration works a little better.
Yeah, rounds from the 80s are totally going to take on the new AI robot force.
Well, you tell me what will.
Nothing you've got.
I know
Yeah.
It's
EMP.
what I'm worried about. I don't have one of those.
look, that's the thing is that, prep all you want, but the war that you're prepping for, you can't fight in.
Yeah.
It is what it is. I'm not saying don't go buy guns. I have a bunch.
So you're
but I am
saying
under
to-
no illusion that
To
it's going to.
fight in World War III, I have to say fuck you on the internet a lot.
Yep,
Okay.
Yeah, kind of.
pretty much.
We're already there, bro.
Yeah.
We're already there.
Good. I'm good.
Warrior for the times.
I mean, once countries like us get involved, and that's the thing is that there's a lot of warfare we recognize still going on, but we're so far beyond that.
Justin, how much is one of those little robot dogs that fucking?
Oh, the fucking Boston Dynamics
Yeah.
ones. Jesus.
How much are those?
They're probably about, I don't know, $20 million.
Yeah.
I might need my own that can fight another one.
See this?
Actually, you want to know?
You should everyone should learn coding right now.
Packs of wild dogs will probably be the best thing to have. Serious, man. Like they're unaffected by shit like that.
No, but John's right. You want to actually prep with a weapon, learn how to code.
Yeah.
So back to HTML, back to MySpace.
Yep.
Well, HTML for making pretty images on the internet.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm dead.
I'm talking about actually learn how to code. And there's a lot of languages out there that are really easy. Like it's not the C++ world and stuff anymore. There's a lot of languages out there that are very, very easy to learn. But
How much is my dog?
So the Boston Dynamics one is 75 grand.
What?
But there's an alternate from another company that starts at 1600.
Well,
No way.
I think that's like the
That thing's only
wish
75 G's.
Yeah,
does it come with the weird raptor head that can open doors?
I just want the machine gun on top.
I think that's more expensive than the dog.
Yeah, that's going to cost more than the dog is.
It's easier to get though, probably.
Yeah, there's way more of those machine guns than there are those dogs.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think Boston Dynamics would be like, yeah, sure, here you go. Why not?
Is that the ones that are giving tickets in fucking in like New York City now and shit?
The dog?
Yeah,
No, the Boston Dynamics dog that can like open doors and do backflips and shit.
yeah. They have like fucking
yellow one.
police ones now in New York City that are handing out
There you
fucking
go.
tickets.
We're getting there.
I would just program it to hump random
You
people.
can have this ticket back.
Like if you're assaulting somebody, you just get humped by the Boston Dynamics dog.
Just
I actually you know
breaks
what?
your fucking
I'm
leg
gonna
in the
take this
process.
ticket and I'm going to go to court because I want to face my accuser. Because
Yep.
I am allowed to do that. It's the same thing.
Well, I know that they were trying it out for like food delivery too, right? And they were just getting like knocked over, and like bums were stealing the
Well,
food.
those are the things that look like
Yeah.
trash cans.
yeah.
Yeah, it was like a trash can that had, and people were just like,
Like
"Fuck
fucking
this."
C3PO
Fucking kicking it
deliver
over and
fucking
shit.
food.
Yeah.
But actually, what you're bringing up, that whole like face my cues and all that kind of stuff, that's why those speed cameras
They
went away
all
in
went
Texas.
away.
Yeah, because they were like,
There was two reasons why they went away. One of them is if you fought that by I have a right to face my accuser in a court of law, a court of my peers. Can't really do that with a camera.
mm-hmm.
And then the other one was the majority of these camera systems around the country were put in place and supported by companies that were not based in the United States.
Yep.
And as soon as that cat was let out of the bag, fucking across the country, they disappeared.
I remember there was a dude who kept getting in trouble back east in he was like just outside of DC, between like DC and BWI on that stretch of 295.
Mm-hmm.
There was a camera. This guy every day at like 5 a.m. on his way to work would stop and put a fucking paper bag over its head with something else funny written on it every day. He did it for like 2 months straight. And finally they were like, we'll fucking move it.
There was one of those cities on the East Coast too, where that guy was it was like a group of them, and they were going and climbing up the light poles and spray painting the cameras, and then
Yep.
putting like green lights above them, essentially as like they can't see. So they were putting like a little green sign above it as like,
Nice.
this one's good, this one's bad. And they were, and it cost the city so much money to go out, because once the spray paint got on the lens, you couldn't just go like clean it. Like
Yeah.
it was, you had to, it cost the city so much money, they took them all down.
Yeah.
Fuck them.
See, that's how you affect positive change right there. A little bit of vandalism. It's kind of like the fucking Joe Biden stickers. I did that. Everybody bitches. Oh, that's vandalism. Oh, you're right. But the BLM protests, that was fun. Got it. Yeah.
And then there was a
They
bunch
were
of
mostly
lawsuits too.
peaceful.
Mostly peaceful, burning houses down and shit.
There was a bunch of lawsuits too about the speed cameras were entrapment and shit like that.
100%.
Yeah. So
By definition, it is. But then again, so are just speed traps in general, right?
Yeah.
Like, where the cop hides in the cut and waits for you to come by. Technically, they're supposed to be visible. You know, like you're supposed to be able to see them. You go, that's a cop. No, unfortunately, because our roads in America are windy as fuck, they're out there. You could see them, but yeah.
I remember when I was living in Boston, they do DUI checkpoints because there's a lot of roads that, like, there's like 2 or 3 mile stretches that once you get on it, there's no turning around, there's no side streets, there's no shit.
Yeah.
Like you're fucked. And that's where they put up these DUI checkpoints. Except the fucking mass text would start, and it was great.
Yeah.
Because you could see like people, you'd get up to the area where it's at, and you just see all these vehicles turning, and there's no reason for them to all turn, and you're like, oh, I know what's going on.
Yep. And if you weren't drinking, you're like, fuck it, I'll go that way.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Have you ever heard of the designated drunk?
Mm-hmm.
The guy who acts shit-faced as he's leaving the bar, and the cop
It goes the
follows
other
him.
way.
Yeah.
Yep.
The cop follows him, but he's all like fucking acts like he's shit-faced, drops his keys, get into his car because there's a cop
Swerves a
waiting.
little bit as he's leaving.
Yeah. And the cop pulls him over and he's like, what's up, dude? And he's like, blown to this tube? He's, sure. 0.0.
Yeah.
They're like, what the fuck? That was the designated drunk.
Called the decoy.
Everybody else left. Oh, yeah. Oh, man.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think AI is going to be like anything. It's going to be whether or not we are smart enough to draw the line.
No, we won't be.
Not until it goes wrong.
Yeah, and it's gonna like people are gonna die, and then
Yep.
it's gonna be like, oh shit, we should pull the plug.
We're going to let the pendulum swing too far one direction, and then we're going to be like, oh shit.
Guarantee
Okay, found the limit.
it. Guarantee it.
Jazz, do you remember the company that had to shut theirs down because they were like trying to solve like fucking global warming or something?
Yeah,
They
we
were
were
like, yeah, kill all the humans. And they were like, we should probably.
I don't remember what company
Well-
it was, but I remember that.
Do you know why it said kill all the humans? For global warming?
We're the weakest link.
No, it's because global warming is only a human problem.
Yeah.
The rest of the planet, every other fucking living life on it, doesn't give a shit about global warming
Yeah.
because it's a fucking hoax.
Now, don't get me wrong. Like I believe that we've created enough pollution. I believe that. Like, there's plastic in the ocean
Okay.
that's fucking everywhere. Like,
Okay.
just 50 miles fucking across.
You mean like
swirling in the middle of the ocean.
the island that we can walk on?
Yeah. Yeah. Like, I mean, and that's true. That's on us as human beings. Totally. That's
Okay.
on us. Are the fucking turtles that fucking affected? I
So
don't know.
the same
I'm not a
people,
fucking
the same
oceanographer.
people that say global warming is going to ruin the country, also told us that we were already supposed to run out of fossil fuels.
Oh, yeah, yeah. Oh, yeah.
like
They're full.
10 years, 15 years ago, we were supposed to run out.
They're
Fucking
one-
planet is dry. I don't know how we're still doing
100%
this.
there is global warming. The problem is, I don't think it's going to be fast enough to affect anything before a meteorite or some other goddamn natural disaster that has happened every time in history.
I'm not a
Here's the other
scientist.
thing is we're on the back end of an ice age.
I'm not a scientist, but the world's
Like-
been around for a little bit,
Yeah.
right? And it has its natural flow
There's cycles.
of warming and cooling.
Yeah.
And it's done it as far back as anybody can ever document or look or predict.
Yeah. Well, that's what I'm talking about. Like, we still have polar ice caps right now, right? Like, we have Antarctica, which is a polar ice cap as
Okay.
well as the top. That the only reason we have those still is because we are on the back end of an ice age.
Yeah, which I would rather take some warmer weather than another ice age.
Yeah. I mean, don't get me wrong. We'll never see another ice age
Well, unless a meteorite hits tomorrow.
It's the aliens.
or the aliens. Yeah. But just a natural progression of things. We won't see another ice age, like, because we won't. You know, like, human beings will have been gone from this fucking planet long before another one fucking hits. You're looking at like another fucking 50 billion years from
Or
now.
we
Whatever.
cause it with a lot of nuclear weapons and whatever.
Even then, man,
That causes winter.
of the nuclear variety. But I don't know. It's I agree.
We just invent shit because we're bored.
That's what it is. They need something else to bitch
Life
about.
is so good.
I don't think it's because we're bored. I think
That
it's because
we're just
somebody
bored.
finds out a way to profit from
That's
it.
it. How can I make money on this? Create a scare.
In better news, here's Guinness and tits.
Hey,
Who's that?
It's on a Guinness community page that I'm on.
AI.
it's Guinness and tits.
They just keep posting pictures of Guinness and tits. So I figured I'd share it with you.
Thank you.
Maybe it is AI.
That's not it.
Hey AI, show me Guinness and tits.
No, it's literally called the Guinness community page.
More Guinness. More tits.
They've gotten on this kick right now of showing Guinness and tits.
So, not mad at it.
I like Guinness and I like tits.
Yeah.
It's like every time I see a picture of a volleyball player in uniform, I send it to John and I just say, no notes.
That was it. That was the AI one.
You- You think that was AI?
100%. Yes, that was fucking AI. Yep, that was the one. I gotta pull this up. Hold on.
I
See,
still
this
have.
is AI doing good.
I still have no notes.
Yeah, this is it. Mikey says no notes. I'm pretty sure that's AI.
That's AI.
I still have no notes. I don't give a fuck if it's AI. That's great AI.
That's AI. 100% AI.
I mean, if that's how AI is going to kill us,
I mean,
Just getting crushed like a watermelon. Just
glory, hell of a way to die.
yeah, like all these sex doll, like these life size sex doll companies, get on the AI bandwagon.
they are. They
They
talk
kind of
shit
did,
now.
man. They kind of
Really?
like the chick
Yeah.
that, like the one that Whitney Cummings has.
You know,
That one started learning too much.
so you can spend 25 G's on a sex doll for it to be mad at you too?
Right. It's perfect.
Like, what the fuck?
I need drama. Oh, she's jealous of my AI dog. This is so weird.
That'd be funny. What if you got your AI girlfriend an AI dog?
It's when you find out that she leaves you for the AI boyfriend that your wife got.
Yeah,
This bullshit.
and they take the dog,
Yeah.
and that's how Skynet starts.
That's when you put John Wick on him.
I'll flip this fucking switch. I swear to God.
No, not my gumdrop buttons.
Do you know the Muffin Man? Oh man, I'm fucking out of it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I don't know. I think AI is a slippery slope.
it
It
is.
can,
Well,
it can go too far before anybody knows.
and that's kind of what Jazz and I alluded to. Like, it's going to. The pendulum swing is going to go that far. People are going to end up dying or some shit. It's going to take it's going to create a tragedy. And then the people in charge
people
are
aren't
going to be
gonna
like,
die,
ooh,
but
fuck.
it's going to crush someone's economy or something like that.
That's
It's
probably
gonna-
more
It's going to
likely.
do some huge economic impact, and then everybody's going to go, "Oh fuck, maybe somebody should be looking at this."
It's going to have like a AI military response to something, and then, oh shit, now we're at war.
But I think what's going to happen is things are going to stop working that are normal everyday necessities in today's day and age. And that disruption is what's going to put the stop to AI. It's not going to be, so-and-so attacked so-and-so because of AI. It's going to be like, oh, well, New York City has no water.
Yeah.
Then their power only works from 3 to 4 in the afternoon.
Or it's going to get a hold of launch codes.
No, I don't think
And the
it's
next thing you know, it's like we're calling Russia. Going, swear to God, we didn't do
No,
that. Swear to God.
I don't think it's going to do that because I don't think it's going to be used in that capacity. I don't think AI is going to be used.
I think that'll be used there first.
I don't think it's going to be on that.
You're going to have some fucking
I think
strike fighter that's all AI that's going to bomb the shit out of something it shouldn't have, and then
yeah,
somebody's going to get blamed for it. And
it's going to be like the AI that's in the F-35 just goes rogue.
But I think the civilian application of it is going to be less regulated than the military side of it. You know what I mean? Like, because if we're talking about it on a podcast, the guys that are developing that technology in the weapon systems already know, like, okay, look, here's our left and right limits on what we can and can't do, and that is a hard line we cannot cross.
Yeah.
So how do we build fail safes before we even get to the point of?
I think they're going to try though, and I think the problem is when they don't succeed with those left and right limits. You know, like when AI learns they find the loophole.
Yeah.
But I think the civilian side is going to fuck up well before that happens. Because they're not going to put it in, like, oh, okay, cool. Yep, our entire fleet of F-35s is now AI. You know what I mean? They're going to be like, we have this one test technology.
I don't think you're right, sir. I think that's going to be the first big implementation of it.
There's already some in it.
Well, I'm sure there is.
Yeah.
But to have the point of where it's doing its own
like
thing.
the way the way the military can target stuff, that's all AI now, I think. I think a lot of it probably.
Well, like a lot of like the laser ranging and stuff like
No,
that.
just how they
That's not
how they
how it-
prioritize
We
target.
can think CWIS, the
AI.
That's-
technology that's in it is AI.
Sure.
No,
Yeah.
Yeah. Sure.
How isn't it? If
Well, it's-
if AI is your automatic headlights and wipers in your car,
I don't believe it is. I believe I don't think it's
artificial.
not learning intelligence. I think there's a program you write. I think it's not able to just the CWIS
AI
the
doesn't mean it
CWIS has
have-
to operate on like a radar, and then it has it knows how to lead and knows how to.
How does it know? Artificial intelligence. So AI isn't automatically
Here's where
self-learning.
Here's what the catch up is that you're thinking a self-learning AI.
Yes, self-learning AI.
So, and there's a difference between AI and self-learning AI.
Yeah, I'm talking about
Self-learning AI is where everybody wants to have the discussion because that shit's scary.
Yeah.
Because that's the whole.
Yeah, but
Get rid of the humans.
Yeah.
regular artificial intelligence, I don't think it's artificial intelligence. I
That's
think
because we've given it left and right limits.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Anything you can fucking flip
Yeah.
a switch and turn off.
I'm talking
No,
about
even-
I'm talking about when AI has control of the whole fucking boat and is controlling the fucking CWIS.
Yeah.
I'm not talking about like the CWIS,
You're not talking about the targeting
Yeah.
system and
yeah,
shit like that.
that's just normal targeting shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, still, again, it's rudimentary AI.
Yeah.
But it's still, I see what you're saying. Yeah.
Yeah. Now the self-learning stuff, the spatially aware stuff, the stuff that can make itself better the more it experiences.
Yeah.
That's when
But I think the military's starting to use that.
we are.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Sure.
We have to be because everybody else probably.
Well, civilians are using it. So it's I mean it's
the trickle down.
anybody that's got Ring cameras, that shit's a form of AI.
Yeah, maybe.
Because when you first put them in, they'll alert to everything, and then they start to learn, oh, this property has a lot of squirrels. We'll pay attention to things that are that. We won't pay attention to things that are that size, and we won't see it anymore. And there's all that kind of. That's self-learning AI.
My doorbell doesn't give me notifications anymore if me or Abby walk up to the door because it recognizes our
Recognizes who it
faces
is.
and it's
That's
like,
a
oh,
self-learning
you're good.
AI.
Yeah, but that was like something when I got it. It was like learn people,
Oh,
and I was like, all right. But now when I come home, I don't get a notification.
When the face recognition on your phone would realize, like, if you had something on your face, like during the whole mask mandate, or even with your
Yeah.
sunglasses and stuff like that, and it still can recognize you,
Yeah.
that's self-learning AI. It's taking the base, adding in the variables that you've been introducing it, and giving itself a new knowledge base to operate off of. That's still self-learning AI. The civilian base is using it. The military is for sure using it. And it's creepy shit.
Mm-hmm. It's somebody's gonna do some cool shit with it though.
well, I mean, there was Taylor Swift pictures. I mean, that was kind of cool.
I love how finally people got mad about that.
Yeah.
All of a sudden, because now Tay-Tay's got a dick in her mouth, and now it's like, now everybody's up in arms.
So do
Was
you
it
think
toothy?
Probably very toothy.
It's got to be really
Do you
toothy.
She's got that upstairs gums,
do you think she's dating him because she ran out of material and she needs like a long-term relationship to write her next album?
Well, we know she ran out of material because now everything she's doing is she's just re-releasing her albums, but she's re-releasing Taylor's version because she's not underneath the contract with her old
Right.
Yeah.
person anymore. So like she announced her new album when she won her Grammys,
Yeah.
but her new album is just an album that she had that was underneath her old
Right.
producer. But now it's going to be her version of the album.
which is the same fucking song,
Yeah.
same one.
So
I think she just needed a white guy who gets edged up.
I think she
Just
just
needed a repertoire. Just
needed to date like a real dude,
Dude, I don't know, man. Like,
An
I will
alpha.
say, like I've listened, like I've watched like some of the clips of their podcast.
do you really think that Kelsey is the alpha in that relationship?
Yeah, she's
Well,
a billionaire, man. Like, I would
She
sit
could
when
literally-
if she told me
she
to,
could
I'm
literally
sitting down.
Who
Buy
else?
his
Who else has she dated?
John Mayer,
Not
Fuck
an
it.
alpha.
probably doing all right.
If you think money equals alpha, sure.
But are you saying he's?
But if
alpha
somebody
because he
breaks
plays
into
football?
John Mayer and her house, is John Mayer gonna fucking do anything, or is this fucking football player gonna fucking beat the shit out of the dude? Like
I don't
she's
know.
dating a fucking man.
Yeah, I don't know. I like his brother more.
Whatever.
Didn't he retire?
His brother did.
retired, right?
Yeah, his brother retired.
I don't think he's come out fully yet.
He told his
It
team,
was
and then it got leaked.
I agree. I don't think Travis Kelce's fully come out.
not yet.
Probably
Oh,
after
well.
this relationship,
Probably.
but he'll get there.
Yeah.
Yeah. Jason Kelsey, he told his team that.
And I'm sorry, but you don't get to wear a crossbody bag and carry a Merce and then be called an alpha. No, I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck if you play football or not. No,
Yeah.
you don't get to wear one of those little Louis Vuitton chest rigs to hold your snacks,
A European man.
whatever the fuck it is, just because you play football.
It's a
and then-
fanny pack, and you're just wearing it wrong. That's all it is. It's a fucking fanny pack.
I have seen pictures of that man in sweatpants and loafers.
Yeah.
Nope.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
think somebody breaks into his house and he goes into his panic room and pushes a button.
Yep.
Were they gray sweatpants?
No.
Oh,
'Cause-
see,
Yeah.
that doesn't count.
That's an alpha move. Gray sweats is an alpha move.
With loafers,
Well, gray
but,
sweats.
but you have to have
You can wear whatever the fuck you,
You have
want if
to
you're
have-
confident in gray sweats.
you have to have good pennies in the loafers though. That's it.
You need legit penny loafers.
Then you really know.
Yeah.
And I know we're about to get a bunch of comments and be like, fucking you saying an NFL player isn't an alpha? Yeah.
Yeah.
He plays a sport. That doesn't make you an alpha because you played a sport. Because if that's the case, then every professional player out there, regardless of the sport, is an alpha. Which means all those motherfuckers playing cricket are also alphas.
Well, I think
So-
the difference is a contact sport, maybe. I don't
So what do you think?
Tell me Tom Brady's an alpha. I love the man, and I'll be the first to say it. But
So what?
nah, dog.
Actually, I disagree on that.
Well, actually,
Wait a minute. Who was the
I guess
quarterback for the
leadership.
Panthers that wore all those stupid fucking
That's why I
hats?
disagree.
yeah.
I don't know. So what
Cam
in,
Newton.
in your
Cam Newton. Can you pull me up a picture of Cam Newton?
in your opinion, what makes somebody an alpha?
I honestly think it's all mindset. Your ability to take physical abuse has nothing to do with your ability to be an alpha. Otherwise, all of
Because
San Francisco's
the
alphas.
pounding that betas take.
Yeah. So if it's just contact sport makes you an alpha,
If you go off the original definitions,
What's the original?
I believe, and now
there you go.
If I'm wrong, call me out on this, but
There's your alpha, buddy.
I believe that in
There he is.
in the wildlife kingdom, like in wolf packs,
Yeah.
there's an alpha and a beta,
Yeah.
and the beta is actually usually the tough one,
The alpha is the one that
Alpha-
has the ability to lead.
but
Yeah.
the beta is the muscle. You know what I mean? I believe, and this is like in the
What's the definition of
So-
an alpha male?
but
Oh, this ought to be a
Yeah.
wonderful.
I'm
But
curious
you
what
gotta
this is.
look at it in a herd mentality, right? So you have your alpha, whatever it is, whitetail, elk, any animal, lions.
the most successful and powerful male in any group. A strong, successful man who likes to be in charge of others. Yeah, the leader.
Yeah, it has a lot to do with leadership and strength. But
So I
like,
guess in that partnership, who's the quarterback for that team? For the Chiefs?
Patrick
oh,
Mahomes.
Pat Mahomes.
Yeah, that would be your alpha.
Yeah.
And
Oh,
homeboy
no,
would be
no,
the beta.
Look up what a beta is. You might need to put traditional definition. It's been
yeah.
it's
Well,
been
he-
changed a lot over the years.
A subordinate
man.
male animal in a particular group. There you
Yeah.
go.
Okay. Well,
So Mahomes in that situation would actually be the alpha.
See, like
A man tending to assume a passive or subservient role in social or professional situations. Yeah, I hate to tell you that. In that relationship, Taylor is the alpha.
yeah, that's probably true.
Yeah,
That's probably true. Well, you can have two alphas in a relationship.
you could.
Sure.
Not in that one, but you could.
I don't know. And I'm going off. Do you remember The Walking Dead? Like when they came across the fucking people who were dressed as zombies or whatever. I don't even remember what the
Oh,
fuck
yeah,
they
yeah.
were called or whatever. That like fucking story arc
Right.
that was the same as the rest of their story
They
arcs.
prefer to be called undead persons now.
Oh, my bad. But like there was alpha and beta was like the crazy muscle dude.
Mhm.
You know, because I want to say the original, the traditional definition was like that's like the fucking enforcer.
Right,
Like
but
alpha's lead.
what's a Charlie then?
They're in
There's
the,
got to be some Charlies out there.
Huh?
That
they're in the trees.
Yeah, they're in the wire.
So
Wearing black pajamas.
in regards to the animal kingdom side of this, the primal side of it, your beta is never stronger than your alpha, or else it would be the alpha.
Yeah.
There are constant challenges in packs
Sure.
of jockeying positioning where they're in the pecking order leading up to alpha, and then the lead beta in the alpha, and they challenge each other nonstop.
Yeah.
Like it's a constant thing. So I don't think that they would be like the muscle.
Do you think it's like the beta is the alpha in training?
The
They-
beta
well, they're
is the
all-
one that has the force to be an alpha, and typically it comes down to the traits of being able to lead. So then you get into intimidation factor,
Yeah.
and decision making, and leadership, and all
Yeah.
of that becomes part of the conversation as well. So it's not even necessarily all a physical prowess thing.
Yeah. Well, it's like, have you ever watched wolves
But-
hunt? Like a pack of wolves hunt?
Yeah.
Like how they do it. Like
Yeah.
there's a strategy. It's almost like it's the same thing we do in the infantry. Really.
Yeah.
You know, it's fucking fighting formations and things like that, right? Like when they split off, Beta's got his job.
Yeah.
You know, and like each one of them has a job. You know, it's super impressive to watch. Like once like it's been analyzed and everything, but it's like, you know, it's
In order to have that power shift, that alpha needs to be overpowered. And that purely comes down to strength and aggression. There's no like, oh, well, let's sit down and have a conversation.
Right.
And, you know, because I'm smarter.
But this is also the problem with trying to compare a
Animal kingdom
human
and
male
humans. Yeah,
alpha and a wolf pack.
Right.
right. That's what I'm saying. Like, these are two different things. You know, like
So I
So
mean,
there's an alpha, there's a sigma.
yeah, that's because alpha and beta is actually Greek alphabet. It's not phonetic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But there's 7.
what's the lowest one?
There's alpha, beta, gamma, omega, delta, or sigma.
How is omega in the middle?
But I don't know what the difference is.
Right.
Wouldn't it be alpha, beta,
An omega male is the
Or no, omega
opposite
should-
of the
It'd be alpha, beta,
male.
gamma.
They're not very dominant or assertive. Yeah, so
Well, it'd be alpha, beta, delta, gamma,
Yeah.
sigma, omega.
Yeah.
Sigma's just some dude.
Because
It's just a guy.
What are you doing? I'm just some dude.
It's just Bob from accounting.
Right.
I found a Charlie male. It's a beta male, but even more bitchy. Some would also call these people soy boys.
I fucking love Urban Dictionary.
Yep.
You know who's been on fire lately? Fucking Babylon Bee.
Yeah,
Oh
they
my
have.
Oh God,
those-
damn.
These motherfuckers don't miss.
In all fairness, society has just been feeding those sons of bitches.
Oh yeah, if you're a satirist
The
in
fucking target-rich
in
environment.
that realm, fuck, you're killing it. You're fucking killing it.
But lately, like, I don't know, probably the past month or so, it's just been gold. Absolute gold. I think my favorite has started out with President Biden restricts the
National Guard.
National Guard from guarding the nation.
I think the favorite.
Here's the fucked up thing: is they're not wrong in that.
They were
wordplay.
100% right. And I was like,
true.
oh.
I think the favorite meme I've seen recently about that whole thing is President Biden visits the Ukraine to ask to borrow $14 billion to fight Texas.
That ain't enough, bitch. Oh fuck. Let's wrap this bitch up.
Yeah.
Fucking boys, I'm gonna raise my glass. Say thanks for being my freedom friend. Cheers, cheers. See, that's a buddy right there. Like, share, subscribe, smash those buttons, do all those things. Tell your mom.
Tell your friends.
Tell your fucking mom's friends. Them hoes need to know. There's a shitty podcast out here that occasionally does even shittier work. Like this episode has been very, very
Mediocre.
dry.
I just want to know if those legs are made out of peanut butter
Right?
because they look smooth and easy to spread.
Carry your EpiPen, kids. Carry your EpiPen. All those buttons. You guys know what to do. You know what? Whether you're alpha, beta, AI, or fucking pro AI or anti-AI, we appreciate you listening. Anyways, 3 little things. Pretty easy to do. Words to live on. Alpha. Oh, yeah. Johnny Boy, hit him with the first one.
Smoke on.
Scotty?
Oh, drinking.
And goddamn it, kids.
Freedom.
Freedom to fuck on. Later.